You've been told it's just part of aging, that your energy will fade, your desire will slow, and your drive will quietly disappear. But what if the answer didn't lie in another bottle of pills or another awkward doctor's visit? What if it started with something shockingly simple? A white powder sitting in your kitchen cupboard. This is for you if you've looked in the mirror and wondered where that fire went. If you've felt your reflection grow more distant with time, not just physically, but emotionally. If you've noticed the spark fading, the energy dipping, and your connection both to yourself and your partner quietly weakening. Because behind closed doors, countless men over 60 are silently fighting the same battle, the slow erosion of energy, of intimacy, of self. It's not about performance anymore. It's about identity. You're not just tired. You're wondering if the best part of your life has already passed you by. But what if it hasn't? What if something as basic as baking soda could quietly support your body's ability to bounce back, not as some overblown miracle, but as a subtle ally working at the cellular level to restore balance, calm inflammation, and help your body remember what strength feels like? Let's talk about the silent struggle first. The one most men don't speak of, but nearly all of them feel. Once you woke up with power, your body responded naturally. There was hunger, purpose, a fire in the belly. But now you wake up feeling foggy, disconnected, sometimes unsure if your body will follow your mind's lead. That confidence, that certainty, it starts to fade. And with it, your sense of self can quietly erode. You pretend it's fine. You laugh it off. You change the subject when intimacy comes up. But deep down, a question lingers. Is this just how things go now? Let me stop you right there. Decline is not destiny, and disconnection is not your new normal. You're not meant to fade into the background. You're meant to evolve into something even more powerful, more connected, more alive, more aware of what your body can still do. And here's the biology behind why you're feeling this way and how baking soda might help. After age 50, your internal chemistry begins to shift. Testosterone declines, the hormone that fuels your drive, confidence, muscle tone, and passion. Circulation slows. Your body produces less nitric oxide, the molecule that allows blood vessels to relax and expand, critical for performance, especially in intimate moments. Cortisol. The stress hormone creeps higher, interfering with sleep, energy, and libido. Even your blood chemistry shifts, becoming more acidic, more inflamed, less efficient at transporting oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. You're not just tired, your body is inflamed. You're not just slowing down. Your internal terrain is off balance, and your cells are working harder than ever to function in a state that no longer feels natural. That's where baking soda enters the story. Not as a miracle drug, but as a simple buffer, something that helps the body return to a more alkaline, balanced state. And when that happens, circulation improves, inflammation calms, hormones communicate more clearly, and yes, performance can begin to quietly return. Let's ground this in real science. In 2018, researchers published findings in the Journal of Immunology showing that oral baking soda intake could actually shift the immune system, reducing harmful inflammation and promoting a more anti-inflammatory environment throughout the body. That's not hype. That's peer-reviewed cellular-level biochemistry. Why does this matter? Because chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the most common and most overlooked causes of erectile dysfunction in older men. It damages the lining of blood vessels, restricts blood flow, and interferes with the production of hormones and nitric oxide. In other words, inflammation isn't just about pain or swelling. It's about your ability to perform. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, helps neutralize excess acid and supports a healthier blood pH. This balance in turn supports better vascular dilation, the ability of blood vessels to expand, which is absolutely essential for healthy arousal and function. A study published in Biological and Pharmaceutical Bulletin in 2013 found that increased alkalinity in tissues supported vasodilation, meaning blood flows more freely, and with it, everything your body needs for intimacy. Let's be clear, baking soda is not a magic bullet. It's not a replacement for medical care or for addressing underlying health issues. But it is a tool, a quiet, natural aid that may help improve the conditions inside your body, conditions that support better blood flow, lower inflammation, and stronger, more responsive function over time. And here's the beauty of it, it's already in your kitchen. Now you may be wondering how to use it safely. What dose is effective? When should you take it? What should you avoid? And how can it fit into a simple daily routine that helps you feel younger, clearer, and more alive? We'll cover all of that in the next section. But first, hi, I'm Dr. James Whitmore, and if you're over 50 and feeling tired, disconnected, or low on drive, you're not alone. But there's a natural way to fix it. What you're about to learn might surprise you. Let's dive into what most men never hear: the surprising benefits of baking soda for energy, blood flow, and performance. You see, this isn't about a miracle substance. It's about creating a biological environment inside your body where energy moves, circulation improves, and your natural strength can return quietly, steadily, and on your terms. Baking soda, believe it or not, can play a powerful supporting role in that journey. Not as hype, but as a humble helper. Benefit 1: better blood flow. At the core of every healthy erection is circulation, pure and simple. Without blood flow, there's no response. Baking soda may help support vascular function by reducing acidity in the bloodstream. And when acidity drops, vessels can relax more easily, allowing blood to move where it needs to go. That includes areas that matter most in moments of intimacy. Think of it as unclogging the roads within your body, giving blood permission to move again naturally. Benefit 2: reduces silent inflammation. Inflammation is the quiet enemy of male vitality. It narrows arteries, blocks hormones, and weakens tissue response. But in a 2018 study from the Journal of Immunology, baking soda was shown to reduce systemic inflammation and nudge the body toward a more anti-inflammatory state. That matters because when inflammation lowers, everything else can begin to rise: energy, responsiveness, and even your confidence. Benefit 3: restores internal balance. Most of us, especially in the West, live in a chronically acidic state thanks to processed food, stress, alcohol, and poor sleep. An acidic environment isn't just uncomfortable, it's damaging. It wears down your organs, limits oxygen flow, and shortens cellular lifespan. Baking soda acts as a pH buffer, helping gently restore balance. And when your body is in balance, it operates more efficiently in every way. Benefit 4: boosts muscle endurance. You may not be training for a marathon, but you do want energy, the kind that lasts throughout the day, and yes, through moments of intimacy. Baking soda is used by athletes to delay fatigue by reducing lactic acid buildup. It allows muscles to work longer before hitting that tired, heavy wall. That means more strength, less pain, and greater stamina in both the gym and the bedroom. Benefit 5: enhances oxygen delivery. Here's a secret most doctors won't tell you. When your blood is too acidic, red blood cells hold on to oxygen instead of releasing it to your muscles and organs. That means your body stays in low power mode. But with baking soda's help in balancing pH, your blood becomes more willing to share its oxygen and your body becomes more alive. More oxygen means better thinking, better energy, and yes, better responsiveness where it matters. Benefit 6: ease vascular-related erectile dysfunction. While there are many types of ED, The most common form in men over 60 is vascular, meaning it's caused by blood flow issues. If your arteries are stiff, narrow, or inflamed, it doesn't matter how much desire you feel. The body simply can't respond. Baking soda, by promoting vascular flexibility and reducing inflammation, may support a healthier internal environment, one that allows blood to move and arousal to return naturally and without pressure. Benefit 7. Helps calm the nervous system. Chronic stress increases cortisol, the enemy of testosterone and blood flow. An acidic body fuels this stress loop, keeping your nervous system stuck in fight or flight. But when pH is gently corrected through things like baking soda, your system shifts back toward rest and repair mode. You feel calmer. Your breathing deepens. Your ability to connect emotionally and physically improves. Benefit 8. May support kidney detox and cellular cleanup. Your kidneys work hard to maintain acid-base balance in the body, but when overloaded with acidic waste, they can't filter as well, leading to fatigue and poor performance. Small amounts of baking soda may support this balance, helping the kidneys flush toxins more effectively. And when your internal systems are clean, your external function becomes clearer. Benefit 9 supports hydration and electrolyte balance. When dissolved in water, baking soda can help the body hold on to hydration better, especially when paired with trace minerals like potassium or magnesium. This is essential for maintaining energy, muscle responsiveness, and even nerve function in areas involved with arousal. Without proper hydration and electrolytes, your body feels sluggish, foggy, and disconnected. Benefit 10 enhances nutrient absorption and digestion. A healthy gut plays a surprising role in hormonal balance, blood flow, and libido. Baking soda in small doses can help neutralize excessive stomach acid and improve digestion. This leads to better absorption of essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which support male sexual health. A calmer gut leads to a calmer mind and a more confident body. Let's pause for a moment and ground all this in common sense. Baking soda is not a treatment. It's not a replacement for medical care. But it's a natural substance that may help support the foundations your body needs to thrive. Better blood flow, lower inflammation, balanced chemistry, a clearer, calmer nervous system, and it costs less than a cup of coffee. The next logical question: how do you use it? What's safe, what's not, and how can it fit into a simple, empowering routine you can actually stick with without pills, pressure, or perfection? That's exactly what we'll explore in Part 3, your personal roadmap. We'll show you when to take baking soda, how to combine it with other circulation-boosting habits, and how to rebuild your energy and intimacy from the ground up, one small step at a time. So now that we've uncovered the 10 surprising ways baking soda can support blood flow, reduce inflammation, and help restore vitality, let's get practical. Because if you're like most men, you don't want theory. You want to know exactly what to do, how to do it, and most importantly, how to stay safe while doing it. That's what this part is all about. How to use baking soda in a smart, balanced way, and how to build a simple daily routine around it that actually fits into your life. Let's start with safety. Baking soda is powerful, but it's also misunderstood. Used correctly, it can help support balance in your blood chemistry. But used carelessly, especially if you have high blood pressure, kidney problems, or certain heart conditions, it can make things worse. That's why the golden rule is this: start low, go slow, and always talk to your doctor first, especially if you take medications or manage chronic conditions. Now, for most healthy men, a safe starting dose is 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda mixed into 8 ounces of filtered water, taken once per day. That's it. No more than 1 teaspoon total per day, and certainly not more than 2 servings in 24 hours. This isn't something you take like a supplement for life. It's more like a short-term reset, a gentle nudge to help your body return to a more alkaline, better functioning state. And timing matters. The best time to take it. First thing in the morning, about 30 minutes before breakfast or coffee, when your stomach is empty and your internal systems are just beginning to activate. That's when your body is most acidic and most receptive to a subtle pH shift. Alternatively, if mornings don't work for you, try the mid-afternoon window between lunch and dinner, when energy tends to dip, and your system may benefit from a rebalancing boost. Avoid taking it right after meals or late at night. It can interfere with digestion or disrupt sleep, especially if your body is sensitive to sodium. And never take it near the time you take medications. Baking soda can change how some drugs are absorbed. Now let's make it more than just functional, let's make it enjoyable. The basic recipe is simple: a half teaspoon baking soda. 8 ounces of water, stir until dissolved. But if you want to enhance it, consider adding a squeeze of fresh lemon juice for taste and vitamin C, a pinch of sea salt to help with electrolyte balance, or even a small spoon of raw honey, which has been shown to support nitric oxide production, blood flow, and energy. Drink it slowly. Sip it with intention. Let it be the first gift you give to your body each morning. Now let's zoom out. Baking soda isn't a cure, and it's certainly not a standalone solution. It's one piece of a broader return, a return to balance, clarity, and connection. And to support that, your daily routine matters. Not just what you take, but what you do. How you move, how you breathe, how you treat yourself. Let me walk you through a gentle 3-part daily flow, something easy, realistic, and empowering. We begin with the morning, your ignition point. Upon waking, start with your baking soda water. No phone, no rush. Just sit and sip in silence. Let your body awaken with intention. Then step outside if you can. 10 minutes of morning sun is one of the most powerful ways to reset your circadian rhythm and stimulate natural testosterone. Even if it's cloudy, the light matters. Move your body gently. Walk, stretch, or breathe. Follow this with a breakfast rich in nitrates and protein. Think spinach, beets, eggs, avocado. These foods support nitric oxide production, which is the body's natural way of encouraging blood flow. The same mechanism behind those little blue pills, but without the side effects. By midday, it's time to fuel the fire, not with caffeine or sugar, but with movement and hydration. After lunch, take a short walk. 10 or 15 minutes is enough to stabilize blood sugar and improve vascular health. Mid-afternoon, drink another glass of water, perhaps with lemon or a pinch of sea salt to support hydration and energy. Most importantly, take 5 minutes, just 5, to breathe deeply. Stress, more than anything, kills intimacy. It drains testosterone, shuts down blood flow, and steals your clarity. A few slow, intentional breaths can begin to reverse that in real time. Then comes evening, the seal. This is where most men sabotage their progress with screens, distractions, and mental clutter. Instead, reclaim the bedroom as a sanctuary. An hour before bed, shut down your devices, turn down the lights, sip a calming herbal tea, read, stretch, or write a single thought in a journal. And most importantly, connect. Not perform, not prove, just connect. Share a touch, a laugh, a moment of presence. These things matter far more to your vitality than any supplement ever could. They remind your nervous system that you are safe and that your body can relax into healing. Now, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to follow every step. But the more often you come back to these simple rituals, a morning drink, a midday walk, an evening exhale, the more your body begins to respond. You'll notice your thinking become clearer, your energy more stable, your sense of connection returning, and yes, your performance quietly improving. You're not fixing what's broken. you're remembering what's always been there. That you are still powerful, still capable, still deeply, deeply alive. Try this for 7 days. 1 glass in the morning, 1 walk in the afternoon, 1 hour of calm before bed. That's it. You'll be amazed at how quickly your body remembers what strength feels like. Let's take a quiet breath, not just to pause, but to feel. Because everything we've talked about, blood flow, pH, circulation, inflammation, is really about something much deeper, your ability to feel like you again. And the truth is, every man over 60 carries a story. A body that's been through seasons, a heart that's been both fierce and quiet, and a mind that has learned to carry things no one else sees. But somewhere along the way, something shifts. Your body changes. The fire dims. The certainty fades. And with it, a silent question begins to echo, am I still enough? This isn't just about intimacy. It's about identity, about being seen, about feeling alive in your own skin. And here's the truth that no one tells you: you are still that man. The man who built things, protected people, loved fiercely, gave more than he took, carried burdens without complaint. You are not less because your energy dips. You are not broken because your body asks for help. And you are not alone if you've ever looked in the mirror and wondered where your strength has gone. That strength, it hasn't left. It's just been buried under years of responsibility, stress, and silence. But it can return. Not through pills, not through pressure, but through small, quiet acts of respect for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. A morning drink that clears your system, a walk that reclaims your lungs, a breath that resets your nervous system, a touch that says, I still care. Let me tell you a story about Tom. He's 67, a retired school teacher from Ohio. Lost his wife 5 years ago, and after that, something inside him shut down. He didn't feel like a man anymore, not in the way he used to. No intimacy, no connection, just loneliness and the shame of not knowing how to fix it. Then one morning he started walking again, just 10 minutes. Then he added lemon water. Then he swapped the nightly news for music. And one day he tried a small glass of baking soda water. He didn't expect much. But 2 weeks later, he sent us this message. I didn't just feel something down there. I felt something wake up in here. He tapped his chest. For the first time in years, I felt alive, not because of a pill, but because I was showing up for myself again. That's the heart of all this. You don't need to be 25 again. You don't need six-pack abs or a magic supplement. What you need is presence. A willingness to say, I matter too, and a gentle daily choice to return to yourself, to your breath, your energy, your dignity. You gave your strength to your family, your time to your work, your youth to a world that rarely thanked you. But now it's time to give something back to yourself. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not done. You are in a new season, and in this season, the rewards are different. It's not about proving anymore. It's about feeling connection, warmth, confidence, peace. Feeling your body respond to your presence again, not out of performance, but out of trust. That's what this video is about. And that's what this journey is for. You're not chasing youth. You're reclaiming clarity. You're not seeking attention. You're rediscovering connection. And if something as simple as baking soda can be the first step toward that, then that step is worth taking. So here's your invitation, not to start over, but to rise again. You gave your love, your strength, your best years, often without asking for anything back. Now, Give something back to yourself. Not out of vanity, but out of dignity. Try this path. 1 glass, 1 breath, 1 reconnection. And if something here touched you, if it reminded you that your story isn't over, then don't keep it to yourself. Comment "I'm ready" below. Let us know you're walking this path with us, because your best years aren't behind you. They're one choice away.